The Christchurch Mayor says council staff underestimated the impact chlorination would have on the city. After finding that some below-ground wellheads could become contaminated during heavy flooding, the council decided in January to chlorinate all drinking water for 12 months. That chlorination began in late March and almost 2 months later, following complaints from hundreds of residents about the taste. The Mayor is asking staff to look at lowering chlorine levels. Logan Church reports.
Avonside mother of three, Michelle Lindashuka, says chlorination is having a dramatic impact on her family.
When I'm the last one to have a shower at night, and when my eyes are so sore, they are so dry and flaky, and my skin, I've noticed that that's my experience. My children end up having crook stomachs, and my hair's quite brittle as well, so it's like swimming in a swimming pool.
And Michelle isn't the only one. RNZ has spoken to many residents who object to the taste or believe it's caused skin and eye irritations. Council staff have repeatedly said people should barely be able to taste the chlorine. This is what the Council's City Services General Manager, David Adamson, told us near the end of April.
We've found that it disappears over time, or it decreases over time as the network accepts the chlorine and reacts to it in the first instance. So there will be some people that will notice it. The majority of people we don't believe will see much difference.
Tui Paris from South New Brighton has a similar story to Michelle.
We've had to buy bottled water because it's been giving everyone upset tummies. We stopped drinking the water out the tap or using the water filter jug and bought bottled water, and as soon as that happened, everybody's sore stomach disappeared.
The council says on its website that the chlorine dosage rate at each pump station is roughly 1 parts per million, but it does fluctuate. Today, Mayor Lianne Dalziel says she is asking staff to draw up a new program that would drop chlorine levels, given the number of residents who say they are having issues. So does that mean staff got their initial assessments wrong?
Staff were optimistic and were, in many respects, trying to reassure people based on their experience after the earthquake. So I think that staff have underestimated the impact that it's had on significant areas of Christchurch.
Lianne Dalziel says it is still her end goal to remove chlorine from Christchurch's drinking water, but couldn't give any assurances when or even if that will happen.
I mean, I've already had this conversation with you. We've got central government sitting in behind considering the results of the Havelock North inquiry. I want to do everything within my power to remove the chlorine that we are putting into the water as a result of losing our drinking water standards. What happens when central government makes its decisions remains to be seen.
Lianne Dalziel says staff are aiming to have a new chlorination program on the desk of the council's water assessor by the end of today. The final decision if chlorine levels will drop and by how much is up to them. In Christchurch for Checkpoint, Logan Church.